What if the secret to conquering that mountain of tiny nagging tasks was written 2000 years ago, not in a productivity book, but in the heart of an ancient battlefield? It's a piece of wisdom so profound, it calmed a terrified warrior prince. And today, modern science is just catching up. This is the story of how Lord Krishna gave Arjuna the original 2-minute rule. How many times has this happened to you? You see a cup on your desk. It will take you 10 seconds to take it to the kitchen. But a voice whispers, "I'll do it later." You get an email that needs a 2-line reply. "I'll get to it this afternoon." That one item on your to-do list that's been sitting there for weeks. "I'm just not motivated." These small tasks pile up. They don't just clutter our space, they clutter our minds. They become a low-grade hum of anxiety, a constant reminder of our own inaction. We feel overwhelmed, paralyzed before we even begin. This feeling, this paralysis, this is Arjuna's moment on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. His bow is dropped. His mind is a storm of overthinking, doubt, and fear. He is frozen. And just like him, we often freeze on the battlefield of our daily lives. And into this chaos of Arjuna's mind, Krishna speaks perhaps the most famous verse of the entire Gita. A verse that is the bedrock of all action. Karmany evadhikaras ma phaleshu kadachana. You have a right to perform your prescribed duties. Ma karma phala heturbur, mate sango sto akarmani. But you are not entitled to the fruits of your actions. Never consider yourself the cause of the results of your activities, nor be attached to inaction. Let's breathe into this. Krishna isn't giving a pep talk. He is performing a radical act of cognitive restructuring. He's saying, Indral Arjuna, your job is to act. Only to act. The outcome, the result, the fruit, that is not your business. Your business is your duty, your dharma, in this moment. This is the principle of Nishkama Karma, action without attachment to the result. The gardener's duty is to plant the seed and water it. That's it. Can he force it to grow? Can he demand it become a tree by Tuesday? Number. His attachment to the outcome only creates anxiety. His inaction, not planting the seed for fear it won't grow, creates stagnation. Krishna's message is freedom. Freedom from the weight of expectation. Freedom from the fear of failure. Freedom from the procrastination that comes from overthinking the size of the mountain. You are only ever asked to take one step. Just one. With full attention. And then the next. Now, let's bring this divine wisdom into your kitchen, your office, your life. How do we practice Nishkama Karma today? This is where Krishna's wisdom meets a wildly popular modern productivity hack. David Allen's 2-minute rule from his book, Getting Things Done. The rule is simple. If an action will take less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. But we're not just doing it to be productive. We're reframing it as a spiritual practice. A meditation in action. That cup? Taking it to the kitchen is not a chore. It is your dharma in that moment. Do it with full attention. Feel the coolness of the ceramic. Hear your footsteps. The act is complete in itself. The fruit, a cleaner room, is a side effect. That 2-line email? Hit reply. Offer your clear, concise answer. Your duty is to communicate. Do it without attachment to how the recipient will respond. Release the email, and with it, release the mental energy it was consuming. Psychologically, this is genius. Each time you complete a small task, you give your brain a hit of dopamine, a reward. You build momentum. You train your neural pathways away from paralysis and into flow. You are literally rewiring your brain for clarity, one 2-minute action at a time. You are proving to yourself that you are capable of action, regardless of the mood you're in. That is the ultimate empowerment. That is steadying the intellect, just as Krishna advised. So, your practice for this week is this. See your small tasks not as burdens, but as opportunities for Nishkama Karma, as miniature battlefields where you can choose action over inaction and freedom over anxiety. Pause right now. Look around you. What is one thing within your sight that would take less than 2 minutes? A book to put back on the shelf? A water glass to refill? That is your duty right now, not later. Now. Perform it as an act of letting go. The Bhagavad Gita's wisdom isn't about winning a war. It's about winning the war within. It's about finding the sacred in the simple and the eternal in the everyday. If this practice brought you a moment of peace, type Shanti in the comments. It means peace, and it's a beautiful way to create a wave of tranquility for our entire community. Thank you for your precious time and attention. Until next time, may your mind be steady and your actions be free.